The stress of feeling this other party pull away is driving somebody insane. Family, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know where you're watching from down below. Capricorns and cross watchers, especially those of you that are dealing with a fixed sign individual. Something is getting ready to come to a close. For some of you, this could be a job, work opportunity, but to me, it is giving the end of a relationship, regardless, friendship, romantic, period. A situation is ending, coming to a close, and somebody is very aware, can feel the stress, losing sleep over a situation. Some of y'all even losing weight. Can't eat, can't sleep. But what's interesting enough, this Justice card. This is not an ending that is coming out of the blue. Similar to like when I get the Death card energy, this is a slow progression. This is something that is foreseeable. This Justice card, again, the scales of justice, tipping, in and out of somebody's favor. One day you're up, one day you're down, with every ending is a new beginning. I also feel that for some of you, this is different for someone because you are in a cyclical situation with someone. It is kind of round and round you go, on again, off again, or regularly certain things happening in a particular way. But this time it's different. This time, not just with this Nine of Swords, but with this world as well, it is really feeling like the end. And somebody is doing everything that they can to keep this end from happening. It really speaks to somebody walking on eggshells. Walking on eggshells until either this probationary period is over or until, they get in the clear with somebody. But this is somebody who is desperate for more time. Desperate for more time. I wouldn't even be surprised if somebody wasn't feeling entitled or owed more time due to the effort that they have put in. And again, more of the confirming for me that something, this ending, whatever it is that somebody's desperately trying to avoid, has been a long time coming. Has been a long time coming. Somebody was just hoping for a situation to just be a break. Somebody was thinking that the other person was just going to bounce back from a situation, just needed some time to heal. But it's almost looking like that break or time period of healing, no communication, whatever it is becoming much more permanent. I wouldn't be surprised for some of you if a relationship is not coming to a close and the communication, if it's not completely being cut off, is minimal. Bare minimum responses, one-word text messages, short to the point, very direct phone calls. This is not somebody doing the small talk, playing games. It also really speaks to me of somebody being very quiet about their intentions and or their plans to move on and do something else. Notice how we have the end of a journey here with this world and the beginning of a situation here, the Magician, the first card. So, and even that Magician, upside down, somebody keeping their movements, what they have going on, their next move to themselves. It also speaks to somebody being done talking, communicating, due to dealing with someone or a situation where, somebody's very deceptive. Very deceptive, manipulative also is the vibe with that Magician in the reverse. But somebody being quiet about their movements, being tired of talking, tired of trying to work things out. And then there's this other energy of somebody being desperately afraid of this ending that is coming. Like promises, talking about the future without it being immediate is not working for somebody. The tables have turned. The tables have turned and somebody's tired of talking. Period, point blank. And while I'm not using these cards for this reading, what I'm seeing is this despair out of the corner of my eye. Somebody's out of a position. Somebody's no longer needed. Their services are no longer necessary in somebody's life. Notice the not hiring here. The sad dog, this guy crying in his hands. Interesting. Yeah, it really speaks to somebody being... And notice the polar opposite situation. Let's talk about this. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back to that despair. Oh, we're not going to be able to see. That's poverty, not despair. Boom. Are we not talking about two polar opposite energies here? From despair, out on a box, homeless with a dog, no hiring sign behind our man's, depressed, to this wealthy, stable individual here, looking like we're at the bank, looking like we're at a very nice party. It's the transition for me. Again, not just the wealth and the abundance, but the 13 energy, a transition from this to this. Somebody's leveling up, privileged lady, male or female, though most of my audience is female. Shout out to the men though. Somebody is leveling up, male or female. Somebody's coming up out of a depression, being in a bad place. The table's turning. Somebody who once had it all maybe is feeling like they're losing everything. It also speaks this energy again of somebody just leveling up and no longer wanting to be in the same space. A season is coming to a close. A season for this situation is coming to a close. And heavy on the season coming to a close. 18, child. For some, it gives the Scorpio, the child here, the rebirth vibes. This energy of somebody getting the energy that somebody is getting a fresh start, as well as this energy of somebody getting everything that they've always wanted and it making somebody nervous. This good fortune is crazy. Y'all have somebody who is benefiting from you being in a bad place and then seeing you progress is terrifying them. Terrifying them. And for some of you, it's an older man. This could very well be a father figure, but this could also be your man's, an older man, a mentor, a teacher, an ex, man in the workplace, stressed out. Give us one more for this Nine of Swords energy. This person that's very afraid. For some of you, this fear of letting go and somebody starting this next chapter has to do with a relationship. So somebody getting a man or a woman, getting ready to be married, having a child, as we saw earlier. The fact that somebody's, again, starting a new chapter, moving on without this person, doesn't need them anymore, is really stressing this person out. And we've spoken about that over here earlier. Not earlier, but yesterday, day before. This codependent energy, somebody not being able to be alone, or the fear of being by themselves. For some of you, this is a family member. For some of you, you were thinking that this was a person that was outside of your close situation. This is someone closer to you than you realize that is nervous about this new beginning. And the world, the 21 twice. Who in your family, in a family, when I'm thinking of this family room, is desperate to keep someone close? To keep someone close, near them. I almost feel like isolated from the world. And the fact that somebody's getting exposed or doing certain things. I almost get this energy of somebody traveling far away. While we see the inside of a home here with the world, or excuse me, the family room, the world here shows the globe. This energy of needing somebody to stay close, not wanting them to travel, not wanting a situation to end. The feeling like, somebody's needing to walk on eggshells to get, somebody's blessing to move forward and do something. Notice these privileged people here. I also get this energy of somebody being very stressed because they're seeking the approval of somebody's, approval for this move or whatever it is that they are making as well. Okay. But somebody's not ready to let go. Somebody's not ready for a situation to be over. And a situation is ending faster than somebody thought due to somebody's income. Some of you, a job opportunity is coming through and changing the game for somebody, causing them to relocate, to commute for work. It may be taking up more of somebody's time. I'm also wondering if income also is in a way that this nervous party, gifts, money, financial means is not how somebody, had power and or control over somebody through finances, money, income. This Nine of Swords. Let's talk about it being very hard for somebody to let go. Somebody is used to having you around. You very used to having this person around and not wanting a situation to end. Somebody's, again, not ready for the serious conversations about a situation ending, this transition, somebody moving away, a situation ending. Because for some of you, a relationship is coming to a close, but there's still things tying you to somebody or to something, to a situation. For some of you, it may have to do with selling a home, moving out of a home, right? Finding another place to live for you and or this other party. For others of you, it's a relationship thing. It's a change of life thing, a new chapter thing. And somebody is just not ready, is not ready for somebody to just go off on their own. It is this fear that somebody is too young, too naive, like ill-equipped, not ready yet to do something, to do this particular thing. Like they still need more care, attention, nurturing. Family, who is this person that is treating you like a child? This not wanting a situation to end. For somebody is not wanting this situation to end, wanting somebody to leave, travel, walk away, out of this fear of somebody being forgotten. or that communication will stop. They won't see you. They won't be able to see you easily. They won't be able to communicate with you easily. Communication will be tough. There's also this element for me with this Ten of Wands in the reverse, that somebody is unable to travel to this person that is relocating, moving away. That would be a struggle for them, whether that's financial or a time thing. It could even be that somebody's just uncomfortable with traveling, but that would not, it would not be easy. Again, communication being an issue, not being able to see somebody, just pull up on them is an issue. And another 9 here. Okay. The 9 of Swords. And now this 9 of Wands. There's also this fear of somebody getting hurt. Getting hurt, being in a bad position, and this inability to get to somebody or to prevent a problem. Keeping somebody from making mistakes and or getting hurt. Somebody's just really nervous that I don't even feel that somebody's going to be successful, but just that they may get hurt in the process. And when I say hurt, I guess there's a physical element of hurt. Maybe there's a couple of MMA fighters that are watching me, boxers or something, athletes. But there's also this energy of not wanting somebody to be rejected, turned away, turned down with this Ten of Wands. There's a fear of somebody getting emotionally hurt. Interesting. As well, again, that energy of somebody feeling like they're just being left behind. Heavy on the somebody being worried about a lack of communication, but somebody not being aware of someone's situation, not being fully in the know, knowing what is going on with them. And the fact that you see our girl here, Dorothy with the picture stand and all these swords. This is somebody who is obsessed with thinking about you, this situation here. And sometimes when I say obsessed, I mean like crazy. Call the police. But this is like obsessed with caring about someone. Making sure that somebody is safe. Making sure that they know what's going on. Again, this is somebody that is close. This is somebody that is not, again, not ready for a situation to end. Not ready for communication to be minimal. Which somebody already knows, that clearly can tell that somebody doesn't want, or their nervous energy has someone being very quiet about what they have going on. I feel like somebody sees it as a manipulation tactic, which is also keeping somebody from speaking about this next thing or what their next move is, giving more details. But really it's out of concern. This is coming out of concern. This Ten of Swords, again, wanting to know what is going on with somebody, obsessively worrying about someone. Please drop the sign of this person that struggles with saying goodbye, okay? Struggles with saying goodbye, is very, very close to you. This ending, whatever it is, whether it is a relocation or a chapter change for you, this person, it is very hard for somebody, for there to be this distance. This transition is, not easy for someone. And this Eight of Cups in reverse really speaks to somebody pouring a lot into a situation emotionally. Too much for them to feel like they can just walk away. Again, the obsessively thinking about somebody and worrying about them. Is it somebody's mother? Is it somebody's mother, parent that is really nervous about somebody making a neck move, going through this next chapter. And it's not out of a lack of supporting somebody. But again, somebody's intrusive thoughts taking over. It's kind of that projecting their own fears and insecurities onto other people, and it's not malicious. Now, we know the difference between malicious projections and somebody just being scared, them just not understanding and knowing. But we see here that somebody has deep feelings and affections for someone. For some of you, this person that's all nervous and, got the bubble guts over your situation is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer. When I think of the moon, but also the Scorpio vibes, as we have the world, the fixed energy. But there's really a lot of love, emotion, deep concern here with the moon, that 10 of Swords, and what else was there? And that 8 of Cups. Deep concern. There's logic behind it, even if it doesn't fit the narrative of this other party. But yeah, there's fear. This fear is coming from a place of concern. This anxiety is coming from a place of concern. Somebody wanting somebody to be successful, but it's this energy of not wanting somebody to be hurt also, when really somebody is going to have to take a risk. Take a risk to get what they want, especially those of you that are taking a risk towards getting a family, but those for career as well. Risks must be taken. And for a lot of you, like I said, it is a woman that is very nervous close to you. Female friend, sister, cousin, mom, grandma, aunt. There's a female that is worried, again, about this next stage in life, serious commitment that is taking place. And what could go wrong? And period, point blank. And what could go wrong? What could go wrong? So needing to be careful about this person who's got this anxious mindset. Maybe needing to comfort this person. Maybe just needing to be quiet. Maybe just needing to be quiet. Also the family vibes. But there's somebody who is very fearful about somebody taking this risk on a family or financial venture. And really having to do with whatever this risk is that somebody's doing. They've never seen it done before. They've never had this. They've never seen it. They don't know anybody who's done this, had it. It speaks to an unfamiliar, somebody being nervous due to an unfamiliarity with the situation. Okay, so who's this parent? And some of you, this person from the South, when I think Blanche Devereaux, Queen of Pentacles, it gives the mom vibes. But the Queen and King of Pentacles are parents to me in general. It also speaks to, I love the rabbit. It also speaks to the rabbit holes this person may be going down with their fears and anxieties. That may be the reason that somebody's wanting to keep somebody close, not wanting somebody to get her with all the things that could be going wrong. But it is not coming from a place, again, of maliciousness. This is somebody who wants to celebrate you, champion you. For those of you that you have fallen out with this person, a situation is ending, this is somebody who would like to reconcile. For those of you who have fallen out with this person, before you leave, this person would like to have a conversation, would like to reconcile with you, get back on the right foot, get back on the right track. I'm going to repeat again. This is somebody who is saying and doing things out of fear in an effort to protect someone, versus trying to keep them stuck and stagnant, versus trying to control and manipulate them. Somebody is truly concerned for you. Truly concerned for you in this opportunity. But it's not that somebody doesn't want to see you successful. And now we see why somebody's walking on eggshells. It's not just the fear of somebody, moving and leaving and all of that. It's also this element of fear of losing this relationship. And heavy on the mothering, nurturing vibes. Let's talk about somebody who's maybe very emotional, shedding a lot of tears here when I think of the Queen of Cups. But it's the nurturing vibes, maybe having to explain something to somebody a little differently, being careful about the way that you say things to somebody. but it's a communication issue. It's a communication issue. It's needing to see things from a different perspective, or watch your perspective when you hear from this particular person, and how they communicate and what it is that they're saying. But also, somebody is wanting to talk. Somebody's wanting to talk and say something before it's too late. And there is indeed time for someone to turn a situation around. There is time for somebody who has been in a separation period while there's been a transition, if that is indeed the case for you, to come back around, to choose to come back around and quickly turn this situation. For some of you, it's a situation. For others of you, this relationship completely around and in a different direction. But it is going to take patience, time, using logic, having a conversation, a sit down, being able to see things from a different perspective, whether you agree or not. Having the emotional intelligence to deal with certain situations here. Because let's be clear, 55 being a number of change, let's be clear, both people are hurting in this situation. Somebody feeling like, you know, they're being abandoned, or they're abandoning someone, being left out, somebody's being cold to them. But there's also this energy of somebody being very angry, upset, feeling like somebody's trying to control them, manipulate them. Through a conversation, there will be a major perspective change. Major change in perspective, and also some clarity brought into the situation. Pisces energy with the Hangman. And I'm out, family. That is your reading for today. Please let me know what resonated. Drop this person's sign down below. Like, subscribe, and I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.